It's your boy Damian Cryer, and I'm back with another video. So today, man, as y'all see, I'm at my son's house. Him and his wife wanted me to make some tacos today. So I decided, why not just make a cooking video out of it, man? So anyway, man, I know it's been a while since I actually did a cooking video, but guess what, guys? I got some really exciting news coming for you guys. But I cannot tell the plan right now because y'all know my motto. If you tell the plan, you plan to fail. So I got some very exciting news coming for you guys next week. And if you guys want to see more of Damian Cryer cooking, you're gonna see a whole lot more of Damian Cryer cooking. But anyway, I will save that video for next week. Comment down below after this video if you guys think you have any idea what I'm talking about, what's going on. But I will tell you guys that you will not see that video until next week. Anyway, guys, today we are cooking tacos, homemade tacos. I'm actually cooking homemade tacos. So what I did was I went to the store. Now, I may not make my tacos the way everybody else make them because everybody has their own style of how they cook tacos. Steak tacos, steak burritos, ground beef tacos, ground turkey tacos. Excuse me, I'm just a basic ground beef taco type of person. So I went to Panda Express earlier and I ate. And when I ate, my kids called, they was like, Dad, would you come over and make some tacos? I was like, hell, you know what, why not? Why not? So I went to the store. I got the basic necessities that you use for making tacos. So it was nothing really special. What I'm gonna be doing today is just making like the basic homemade tacos. So I got the sour cream. I got the tomatoes. I got the shredded cheese. I got the whole head of lettuce. I've got 2 packs of taco seasoning because I got the huge roll of ground beef. I think it's like the 5-pound thing of ground beef. And I got the regular taco shells. And because they love these so much, I got 2 packs of these nacho cheese flavored taco shells. These are like the one with like the bold flavors. They look like the Dorito tacos basically. Sorry if you guys can't see the top of my nuggets. I am kind of tall. So basically, I've already got the meat over here on the stove. It was actually cooking before I turned the camera on because I wanted to go ahead and just get it done. So this is like one of my favorite meals, man. Whenever that we go out to eat, they always say, what do you want to eat today? Where you guys want to go to eat today? Y'all know me, M. Vaughn, Damian, Bianca, we all hang out together. So we go out to eat a lot. So it's always like, I want tacos, but we wind up at a place that don't sell tacos, which is sometimes not a bad thing. So I ask for tacos, sometimes I get lobster tail, which is not a bad thing. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna be bringing you guys so many cooking videos, man. Y'all gonna be like, Damian, where are the freaking pranks at? Just kidding. We're not gonna leave those out too. The pranks are coming too. It's gonna be lit, it's gonna be dope, it's gonna be crazy. So if you guys are not subscribed to the Cryer family, man, I'm telling you, you do not wanna miss this, man. This is about to be jumping off all of 2020. And I mean just that, all of 2020. A lot of people are like, well, you haven't been uploading every day like you usually do, Damian. You upload once every other day. There's a reason for that. My brother been a little bit busy lately, but it's for a good cause. Anyway, guys, after the video, don't forget to like, share, comment on this video, and tell me if you think that this was a good cooking taco video. So I'm gonna get back over here and get this meat stirred up. Now, basically, oh my God. Let me go back to what I was gonna say. You guys realize, man, I just actually realized while I was stirring this meat up, this is my first cooking video in a long time. I mean, I'm tripping. This has actually been this is like my first cooking video in an extremely long time. Wow, that is crazy. But anyway, basically what I'm gonna do is I got the ground beef on medium on the stove. It's actually cooking right now, simmering or whatever you want to call it. Since the meat came in like a huge roll, I have to just like use the little wooden spoon to like break all the meat up into little pieces. Then after the meat is nice and browned, I will be draining that excess water or grease off that. And then I will be putting, I think, a cup of water inside the meat and then add these 2 packs of taco seasoning. Now I know this may look like a lot of taco seasoning, but actually it's not, because the roll was like a 5-pound roll of ground beef. So, sorry if I'm talking so fast, guys. I'm just really, really excited. A lot of great things going on right now. I think 2019 actually ended off. 2019 ended off, I'm gonna say it wasn't a huge disaster of 2019. December of 2019 actually ended off really well. But coming into 2020, I can definitely see that it's going to be a very, very good and exciting year. So I'm really excited about a lot of stuff that's going on. And I hope that you guys are excited as well to see a lot of things that's going on. A lot of changes, a whole lot of changes. Now, ouch, I always hit my head on this thing right here. Since I said maybe next week, I'm gonna be starting to do a lot of different things on my channel. But the stuff that you see now isn't going anywhere. Like the pranks, the vlogs, the mukbangs, it's all going to remain the same. We're going to be adding a bunch more cooking videos. So I want you guys after this video to comment down below and tell me what's one of the first things that you guys want me to start cooking. But please don't make it dramatic like something that's chitlins. Cleaning some chitlins or some old crazy stuff. Make it kind of simple. Show your brother some love, man. Don't hit me too hard. But I will make a full 3 or 4 course meal. You guys leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys want me to cook next week. And I'm gonna make that happen for y'all. So, I'm for real too. We got to get back on this cooking thing, man. Cause you know what? I think like, I'm so used to eating out so much, man, that I'm ready to start back eating home cooked meals and stuff like that. So that's a big thing that I'm really excited for, is to start back like cooking at home. Like, just like, I'll be liking to make like chicken salad. I like to make like cabbage. I like to make tuna salad. I like to make tuna fish. Y'all know I like to make greens. I like to barbecue, and I barbecue a lot. Especially in Houston, it's like 75 degrees every single day here. So that's one of the big things that I just love. That's one of the things that I enjoy doing. As an older YouTuber, I love to do a variety of everything. That's why I do a lot of different stuff on the Crowder Family channel. But most importantly, one of the main things I love to do, I have a passion for cooking, because I believe it might have came from when I was younger, in my teens. I started working at like a lot of restaurants, basically like the way a lot of other people start off. They start off at like a restaurant, McDonald's. Yes, I worked at McDonald's before. I've actually worked at Raleigh's before, or some people call it Checkers, depending on what state you're in. It's either Raleigh's or it's Checkers. Excuse me, I gotta get a bowl for my vegetables. Okay. I like to have like a lot of different bowls for the different stuff that I'm cutting up. Like I'm gonna have one bowl that's gonna be for the tomatoes, and one that's gonna be for the cheese, and one that's gonna be for the cut up lettuce. So I'm actually gonna just start dicing the tomatoes up. And there's really no science to dicing up tomatoes. Basically, kind of just like cooking the meat, but at the same time, I'm prepping everything. So everything almost comes out together, or if not together, it'll come out kind of close. But this is one of my favorite meals, is tacos. Sometimes even if I don't eat the tacos with the taco shell, I would take like some regular Dorito chips or nacho chips, and I would actually spread them out on a plate. And then I would just lay all of my meat and cheese and lettuce and sour cream. Y'all know I do not like milk products. But when I'm close to home, I don't mind eating it because I am lactose. And the reason why I don't mind eating the dairy products when I'm at home is because I'm closer to the restroom. So if I got some damage to do, I'm not that far away. Just kidding, sort of. So I got one tomato diced up. I don't know if you guys seen how I did that. What I basically do is I just take the tomatoes, I'm gonna bag them so you guys can see it a little bit. I just make like a slit right there, another slit, another slit, another slit. Not all the way through, not all the way through the tomato. Then I turn it around and I make another slit. I hope you guys can see this. Another slit, another slit, and then I lay it on the side. It's still a whole tomato, it's just got a bunch of cuts. I lay it on another side and boom, I just start, and the dices just all fall off just like that. It's not really a huge mess or juice all over the counter. I'm using a really small cutting board than I usually use because the other cutting boards are in the dishwasher. So I just opened up a new one. Just like that. And we have diced tomatoes. Beautiful too. Like when you're making tacos, you don't have to really dice the tomatoes up extremely small, but that's how they look. Beautiful, nice, fresh, healthy. And I actually went and picked these tomatoes out myself. So we have the tomatoes. Now before I cut the lettuce, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the meat over. Meat smells really good too. Gotta keep on chopping the meat, keep chopping, keep chopping, keep chopping. I'm gonna let you guys see what the meat looks like. Bring the camera closer so you will see what it looks like before I drain the juice off of it. By the way, that's what it looks like, tomatoes. It's all cut up. And this is what the meat looks like without me draining the meat. I hope my camera's not blurry. Maybe it's because it looks like that because I don't have my reading glasses on. Speaking of reading glasses, I need to go see an eye doctor because sometimes, like when I wear reading glasses and I take them off just for a little bit of time, it's almost like my eyes kind of blur a little bit more than they really should. So that's definitely been a concern. I've been so busy lately, I gotta start taking time out for myself. And that's what a lot of us do. We get really busy and caught up in everyday life and what we're doing. Sometimes we don't take time out for ourselves to do the necessary, most important things that we really, really need to do. So that's just something I wanted to put out there. Yep, all right. So that meat's almost done. So we're gonna set the camera back up so we can cut up the lettuce. Now, once the lettuce gets cut up, I'm gonna go ahead and start draining some of that water off the meat. I'm gonna pretty much dice the lettuce up almost in the same fashion as I did the tomatoes. Just a little bit different because, let me scoot this back, guys. Lettuce is a tad bit more leafier. Actually, it's a lot more leafier, not a tad bit. Lettuce is a lot more leafier than tomatoes. What I normally do, I just take the first skin off the lettuce because this is the part that people kind of picks up and hold in the store and stuff like that. And I actually had already rinsed off the lettuce before I started the prep work. Just so you guys know, I had already started. So I've already cleaned the lettuce. I'm actually gonna take the second layer off. I don't think I want all that fluffy stuff on my tacos. So basically I'm just gonna take, I should be using a bigger cutting knife for the lettuce, but I'm not. I'm gonna just use this. This is one of my favorite knives to use when I'm cooking. So I'm just gonna just use this knife for right now. I'm gonna take the lettuce and just cut it up. I'm gonna cut a little section at a time first, and then I'm gonna start working my way. Just taking it and just dicing it. Cutting it the long way first. And then I'm gonna turn it to the side. Now, this is the most important cut right here because you want to get the lettuce as small as possible because it's going on tacos. Now, if you were leaving the lettuce big, then it would be best to assume that you're leaving the lettuce big because it's going on a hamburger or it's going into a salad or something. Like when I'm eating like a regular salad, whether it's fresh salad or Caesar salad, I like to have nice fluffy lettuce. I don't want no small pieces of lettuce. It makes it hard to pick up with a fork. So I try to make sure that when I cut the lettuce and stuff and the tomatoes based on what I'm actually going to be using those condiments for. Like hot dogs, I'm gonna make the onions a little bit smaller. I'm gonna dice the onions up really good. If I'm making hamburgers, I'm gonna make them like long, stringy, round onions. And so on and so on. So this is what the lettuce looks like so far. I'm just gonna put that in with these. Now I'm gonna take the other part. I'm gonna do the same exact thing with it. Take the big leafy off. I don't need that. I think I probably should start draining the meat here in the next minute or so. I think I'll do that once I get this all diced up here. So that's the thing, the homemade tacos. And then the only difference in making like beef tacos as opposed to steak tacos, the steak meat, like me, a lot of people buy like the fajita meat. Me, when I make steak tacos, and y'all gonna know I'm ghetto for this. When I make homemade steak tacos, which you guys will see a video of that real soon of me doing that, I actually buy like a whole steak. I will actually buy a couple of New York strips. And it's, you know, it takes a little bit longer. I'll sit there and I will dice them up. And then I will actually fry that steak. I'll season it up very well and fry it. So a lot of people do their tacos different. So, and then also, there is really no right or wrong way to make tacos because you're basically just browning up the meat. You're doing your prep work like your lettuce, your tomatoes. Most of making homemade tacos is all in the prep work. And that's what a lot of people think is really difficult, but tacos is not difficult whatsoever. Everything is in the prep work. And yes, as you guys know, I do clean as I cook. That is a very, very important, is smart practice to have when you're cooking, especially when you're cooking for people. You know, like I think I get a lot of that from when I work at restaurants. They always teach you to don't chew gum while you're cooking and stuff like that, because you could be talking and the gum can come out your mouth, stuff like that. So, okay guys, so this meat is on point. As I would say, absolutely. Still blurred, maybe it's just me. Guys, let me know if it's blurred in the video. I really hope not. So now, I have to break these meats up, make them kind of small, make them small. Now I'm going to turn the water on in the sink and I'm going to get this greasy water out of here. Get this. One thing about doing this is you don't want to get overwhelmed trying to do too many things at one time. Take your time while you're doing it. It's really no rush. Again, you can put your meat on, your meat, your steak meat, or your fajita meat. And while that's cooking, you can actually do your prep work while that's all cooking. So now look, I got cheese in one bowl, I got lettuce in another bowl, and I got diced tomatoes in a bowl. I can just line those all up here like so. I got my sour cream all lined up. I got both types of taco shells right here. Oops, sorry. Both taco shells right here. So that way I have everything ready to go. Now I'm gonna drain the meat off, drain the juice off the meat, and then put the meat back on the stove. You wanna be careful when you're pouring this down the sink. Make sure that you're using hot water when you drain this meat. Especially if you don't have one of those garbage disposals connected to your your sink, because that grease, if it goes down the sink really cold, it could clog up your drain. So you definitely want to be careful doing that. Okay guys, so I got all the water, or most of it anyway. Oh, did y'all see that? How that flame jumped up? Because as I was pouring the grease, a little bit of the grease actually went up under the skillet. When I put it back on the stove, it just ignited a little bit. So now I have my taco meat seasoning. Voila, that's 1 pack. When I used to do this, man, I used to be like, oh my God, 2 packs is way too much. Then I found out that 2 packs is perfect. 1 pack, all you're gonna do is just smell it. You won't really taste the flavor. All you do is smell it. So I went with 2 packs. And now I always do 2 packs when I do this because it's necessary, and I found that out. So I can put this here. Don't need the cutting board anymore. Take the cutting board out, so we don't have any dirty dishes. You guys might not have noticed, because I had the bag off to the side. As I got done cutting up, now I'm sorry, I'm gonna go back. As I was actually doing the prep work, I had an empty bag right here for the tomatoes that I didn't need anymore, for the broken up pieces of lettuce that I didn't need anymore, and the taco packs. So all of the garbage is gone. Part of cleaning as you go. The only thing we have to worry about is the dishes once we get done eating. So I'm gonna try to get it done so I can at least make 1 taco for you guys to see, so you guys can see how I do it. Oops. I done drunk like 2 cups of coffee, so I'm a little hyped up, so you gotta excuse me. So I'm gonna take 1 cup of water. I'm actually gonna use a coffee cup. 1 cup of water. I'm gonna pour it right over the meat and the seasoning. Pour it right over it. Again, everybody does their tacos differently. So now that the meat, the seasoning is actually in the tacos, the water's gonna cook out. The oil that I just poured off the meat is not gonna cook out. You don't wanna eat your tacos with all that grease on it, because it's gonna soften your shell up. It's gonna be nasty and disgusting. The water is actually gonna cook out of the tacos. And it's okay to have a little bit of it still in there, because it's actually gonna hold the flavor. And that's pretty much it, guys. There's nothing to it, just a really quick, fast taco meal. And once this simmers for a minute or two, I'm gonna bring the camera over here. I'm gonna show you guys the difference and what it looked like earlier and how it looks now. And it definitely looks edible. Edible. And that is that. So I'm gonna bring this over here and let you guys see how those babies look. And this is how the taco meat looks, guys. Just like that. You just keep on moving it around. Let that meat simmer in there really good. I'm gonna actually turn it up a little bit higher. So, because the fun part of it is really the fun part is actually already done. And I'm so glad, because the dishwasher is going right now and it's really hot and it's like 75 degrees outside. So with the dishwasher going and then me being over the stove mixed with the outside temperatures is not making me feel any better, because I'm really hot. And one thing about cooking, I don't like to be sweaty when I'm standing over the stove. You imagine eating some sweaty tacos. So that's it, guys, right there. Again, here's my prep work. Lettuce, cheese, tomatoes, sour cream, and we have the shells. Now I have the pico de gallo in the refrigerator, or taco sauce. So anyway, guys, I'm going to end this video off. I just want to come in and show you this quick video of how I make my homemade tacos. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video off, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share the video, man. And don't forget, after this video, let me know what cooking video you want your boy to do next. I'm going to make it happen for you guys, man. And if you guys have not followed me, man, all of my social media links is in the description box down below. So after this video, man, don't forget to subscribe to the Crier family. It's going to be lit this year, man. And I'm bringing all of y'all, each and every last one of y'all, along with me on this journey, and it is going to be fun. We're gonna make this a bomb 2020. I almost said a bomb ass 2020, but I don't want to be cussing. Did I say ass? Sorry. So where is my darn glasses? I'm gonna put these on, man. My Inspector Gadgets. Y'all like those? I'm like a damn nerd with these glasses on. Anyway, today's shout out goes to Cozy Mel, and my second shout out goes to King Beast. Cozy Mel and King Beast, shout out given. Love you guys, man. It's the D, the A, the M, the I, the O-N. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And don't be talking about my glasses either. Peace out.